Before you can complete the square, the number on your x squared has got to be 1. So we need to divide every term by 3. So that will leave me x squared minus 5/3 x plus 4 over 3 equals 0 over 3, which is still 0. The next thing you should do is move your constant to the other side. So that would be x squared minus 5/3 x equal a negative 4/3. Now to complete the square, you're going to use the formula 1/2 times b quantity squared plus, it's always 1/2 times whatever number is here, in this case negative 5/3, and then you square that. That's 1/2 times b as in boy squared, because this is in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. That's where the b comes from. Well, if you do it to one side, you're going to do the same thing on the right. So that's going to be plus a 1/2 times a negative 5/3 over, squared. So let's simplify this. X squared minus 5/3 x plus, well, 1/2 times a negative 5/3 is a negative 5/6, and then square that, and that will give you 25 over 36 equals negative 4/3 plus 25 over 36. And now the way this will factor, it's going to factor into x minus, because you have a minus sign there, and then you take the square root of 25 over 36, which we know is 5/6 squared. If you go on the side of your paper and multiply x minus 5/6 times x minus 5/6, you'll get this line. Now on the right hand side, we need to get a common denominator, which would be 36 plus 25 over 36. Well, what do you multiply 3 by to give you a 36? That would be a 12. If you multiply the bottom by 12, you got to multiply the top by 12. So 12 times a negative 4 would be a negative 48. So now you have x minus 5/6 squared equals, let me see, let's do some arithmetic. 48 subtract 25 is a 3, negative 23 over 36. And now what you do is you take the square root of both sides. And when you take the square root of both sides, it's going to give you a plus or minus on the right. So on the left-hand side, you're going to have x minus 5/6, because you take the square root of it. Now you've got a negative underneath the radical, so that means you're going to have a complex number I. So this will be plus or minus the square root of 23i. I'm going to put my I here. And of course, the square root of 36 is just 6. So your answer is x equal, add a 5/6 to both sides, 5/6 plus or minus square root of 23 over 6i. I put it on the right hand side that time, sorry. And that's the answer is written in x equal a plus or minus bi, which is how you're supposed to write complex numbers. So there's your final answer.